this bull run is going to change people's lives forever. Hey guys, welcome back to Clockwise Crypto. Hope you guys are moving forward in everything that you do. Bitcoin currently sitting at $66,076 and counting, ranging back and forth at this level at the time of this video. Ethereum clearing 3,800. And so guys, just to preface this, Bitcoin is a great asset, but the altcoins and the performance of the altcoins, this bull run is going to be insane. Okay, insane. So typically when Bitcoin makes a new all-time high, usually we end up seeing a massive surge eventually with altcoins. So be mindful of that. The gains on altcoins are going to be completely ridiculous. So brace yourself. So looking here, they're saying here at this article, there's no reason to fear. Experts still bullish on Bitcoin despite Bitcoin's $10,000 drop. Okay, so everyone talks and worried about the volatility of Bitcoin. If you want the gains, you're gonna have to be able to handle both sides of it, right? If you want going up 50x, you're gonna have to handle some volatility. I'm not saying Bitcoin's not gonna go 50x. Okay, just putting that out there. This bull run is not going 50x, but I'm saying in general with altcoins as well. If you want those gains, brace yourself for the volatility. Do not get scared. Have diamond hands. It's not financial advice, just what we're doing. Have diamond hands. Be open to the fact that price action and volatility happens, and it's okay. So bears foiled as Bitcoin defies expectations. So a ton of shorts were liquidated for whatever reason. People are still shorting Bitcoin and had sell positions. Most of them got wiped out, guys. You don't really hear anyone saying, oh, I called this drop. No. Okay. Most shorts got wrecked and took significant losses. So spot Bitcoin market frenzy. Since the introduction mid-January, the 9 newly established spot ETFs have amassed more than 7.5 billion worth of BTC inflows. The figure stands in contrast to the outflow of Grayscale's GBTC fund, which recently underwent conversion. So March 5th marked the highest trading volume day for 10 ETFs, reaching approximately $10 billion. BlackRock's IBIT fund contributed the most substantial portion, pushing the new assets under management to a new record. So a ton of positive news in the markets, guys. So that's why we look at coin market cap and we take a look there, we see that the fear and greed index is 88. The fear and greed index is at all times. So you may start hearing your cousin say, hey, how can I get in that Bitcoin thing? Which one should I buy? That's when you know. That's when you know. When they start saying, which one should I buy? And which crypto can I get in? That's when you'll know it's that time. That's when you know it's that time, guys. So even taking a look here, we seeing a little bit of momentum when we look at the Bitcoin search terms on Google Trends. We're seeing that uptick, and so that's just the past day. But one thing I like to look at is the past 5 years, guys. The past 5 years, we're heading towards that level where the retail starts coming. So we look at the top peaks, we look at the peaks, and we correlate that with the price action. Okay, once we reach 75 or above, pay attention, guys. That's pretty much when a lot of these guys on YouTube, a lot of these institutional people, they start selling. A lot of these big funds, they'll start selling when we reach 75 or above, because that's when peak. That's when your aunt, who doesn't even have a laptop, is going to be asking you how to get into crypto, right? That's when those coins at 50, 60 cents, and now people want to buy in, right? And it gets up to 73 and then dumps. That's when things like this happen. Pay attention to this chart. Interest over time. Pay attention. I am looking for between 50 and 75 in that range, guys. So that's huge. So be mindful of that so you can stay ahead of the curve when it comes to not getting dumped on. When I say not getting dumped on, that is not being a part of, selling pressure that's going to push price down temporarily. We all know long term crypto's here to stay. We know that long term, but I look at this pretty frequently. Maybe once a month or bi-weekly. I'll look at this just to be in the know, to see where we're at. And this is a good indicator, in my opinion, where we're at. So you can even go by state in the United States for sub-regions: Hawaii, Nevada, California, and a ton of states by states as well. That's not really as important, but you can definitely be ahead of the curve looking at the overall interests of Bitcoin on Google search results. So looking at this here article is really what we talked about earlier. Altcoins likely to outperform Bitcoin by many multiples, guys. This is just basic math. Bitcoin currently sitting at about 66,000 Bitcoin, and then you could get an altcoin that's maybe 50 cents, and that could take you to $5 versus Bitcoin's performance. Bitcoin might 4 or 5x to 300,000. Okay, we know long term, everyone's, we're all thinking Bitcoin should be $1 million asset, right? One full Bitcoin, $1 million asset. But altcoins, you get more bang for your buck, especially with the gain. So looking here, I agree with this article 100%. The investment universe in crypto is quite wide. Some investors' journey ends at Bitcoin. It's important to realize that digital assets are more than that. There are 400 tokens with more than 100 million market cap. And as this next cycle gets underway, we believe that we've never seen something like this over the last few cycles, and other coins outside of Bitcoin can really outperform many multiples during the different phases of the bull market. This is huge. This is why we talk about altcoins, guys. For most people, they don't have $66,000 to dump on a Bitcoin. I mean, when we were buying Bitcoin at 6,000, people didn't have 6,000. Just being real. We started in the Bitcoin really buying and holding between 3,000 and 6,000. Okay, people didn't have it then, right? And that's okay. That's okay. So there's options with altcoins. Okay, there's options with altcoins to be able to take a little bit of funds. We talked in the video yesterday, someone flipped $300 to 4.3 mil. Now that's an anomaly. That doesn't happen all the time because you got to find the right meme coin, right? But even with solid foundational projects, you can make a significant amount of life-changing money to take that and probably not go and buy Lamborghinis, but you can take that and go buy assets that cash flow. You can buy businesses, you can buy rental properties, you can buy laundromats, like cash flowing producing assets that can change your life forever. So that's why we do talk about altcoins here. So here they're saying here that they're very long-term investors. Defining the thesis really is that tokens are a new form of capital formation. A lot of businesses will never have a New York Stock Exchange boosted equity. They will only ever have a token. So love what they're saying here. Love this article. We'll have the link in the description as well. And the next thing I want to talk about is troubled New York bank receives $1 billion liquidity injection to push to save ailing lender. So this is massive, guys, to try to save a bank. So an ailing New York bank announced injection of $1 billion in capital to push to stay afloat. So the New York Community Bank says the infusion was led by the U.S. Treasury Secretary, and pretty much the government is trying to make sure that this bank doesn't fail, at least trying to save it. He says he believes the investment will stabilize the $113.9 billion bank, which revealed a loss of $2.4 billion to the public last week. Evaluating this investment, we were mindful of the bank's credit risk profile. So the new CEO will be the former comptroller of the currency, Joseph Otting, and it's happening, guys. These banks, like, it's happening, and it is said that banks have been really not in the best service of the people for a long time. So we'll see. We'll continue to follow this and see how this goes. But I think this is amazing that type of capital is being injected to save the bank. I mean, it's insane that, how do we even get to that point? right? So, you know, I think this is a very good push for crypto, and why it's on us to continue to be our own banks, self-sovereignty, you know, own your own crypto, have your own wallets, you know, because clearly banks do not have your best interests long term. And to be honest with you, think about the process if you want to send money overseas. If you want to send money across a country, so let's say we're here in Dubai and we want to send 10 grand to Australia, right? That process, oh, why are you sending it? Who are you sending it to? What is it for? You know, is this going to be reoccurring, right? Give me the date of birth and the social of the person you're sending to. So like, it's insane. When it's your money, send it, limitless, borderless. And that's the power of crypto, guys. The power of crypto is bigger than just the prices on the chart. The power of crypto is giving the power back to the people. So I hope you guys got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do. We'll see you soon.